Hey YouTube, Siam here. So I haven't done a video like this in a while, so I thought I would look at some charts, and every now and then it's always good to look at some of the on-chain metrics, because that's effectively the macro picture for stuff. So I've got a bunch of charts here which show us something which is pretty cool, because I think we're at the end of the bear market now, and we're in this weird doldrum area just before the beginning of the bull market. So yeah, hopefully this video helps. We're finally getting some movement. So if we look at the bigger picture, so this is the Bitcoin chart on the weekly logarithmic chart, and this effectively shows you the cycle. So as I've said many times, goes up for a year and a bit, down for a year and a bit, sideways, choppy for a year and a bit. And for a few months we weren't too sure whether we're still in the bear market or in the consolidation zone. Well, I'm more than convinced that we are definitely probably halfway through the choppy consolidation zone. Now, we always have a big 30 to 50% pullback in this choppy consolidation zone. So although things are starting to look good, I am expecting at least a 30% pullback, which would take us to 30%, would take us back down to sort of 20k. So yes, although we have lovely floating profits at the moment, please understand that in the month or two we could see a bit of a pullback there. And the reason we're having a good month in terms of overall is that before Bitcoin had its explosive sort of bounce up. If we look at a normal chart now, come on, it's supposed to go to, why is this not working? Regular, here we go. So it's a messy chart. If we go to Bitcoin, you'll see, this one's still messy as well. I managed to get most of the pot into Bitcoin and other assets here, actually down here. So I've got a whole bunch at 24,900, which was there, and a whole bunch at 25,600, which was there, and then obviously it's gone crazy. So yeah, I do see some further falling coming. So the pot, so we've got 85% of the pot in crypto now, which is why we've got a good sort of uplift. Most of it, so 55% is in Bitcoin. And these percentages will shuffle around. I've got 15% of the pot into GMX. So again, we've got most of the GMX here at $49, and then the other lot around 52. So that's now moving up nicely. And then we've got Casper, again 15% into Casper. I've got two little jumps here. Didn't get the lows, unfortunately. So I actually made a little loss last month because I bought in, sold out really badly. But yeah, bought into Casper here and here, so things are starting to move up nicely. So, but yeah, these will fluctuate. So that's that, and yeah, so just got two small trades here at the moment. So in terms of what's going on, bigger picture, I think you'll find this interesting. So I'm going to talk about the macro metric, or the on-chain metric, so to speak, which is like the bigger picture stuff. So a lot of the on-chain metrics are now showing that, you know, this is almost the beginning of the bull market. I'm not going to go as far as saying this is the beginning of the bull market. It's not as clear as end of bull market, now beginning of end of bear market, beginning of bull. The way I see it is that there's always like a bull market. We have a choppiness, and then we start to see up. So this, I would say, is the end of the bear market. This is the beginning of the bull market, and we are still in the sort of the choppy unsure area, okay? Because the market still doesn't really know what it's doing. So yeah, I think we're sort of halfway around here. Now, if we look at some of the on-chain stuff, so the rainbow price indicator, it counts to, you know, the logarithmic or the exponential nature of Bitcoin. So if we zoom this in a bit and move that down, you can see that again this metric is showing that we're in a lovely buying opportunity. And also the other thing I forgot to mention, if we go back to this one on the weekly on the log, just due to the cycles, we're pretty confident that the top of the next bull market should be mid 2025 to the end of 2025. So basically this sort of green box here, and it's likely to be somewhere in this zone, this area. And so yeah, from now till then, it's normally a straight line up. So we should see, yeah. So the peak is normally about a year from the halving. Sorry, 2 year. What is that? From the 75 bars on the weekly. Yeah. So that was 75 weeks. This was 79 weeks. That was 52 weeks. So about 70 odd weeks puts us. If we just do another. So from here. Yeah, look at that. So 59 weeks to 92 weeks is around here, but if we just say, I don't know, 80, again, end of 2025 is where we're really looking for the high. So regardless what the price is, I'm going to be aggressively taking profits mid to end 2025. So when we're looking at this, obviously annoyingly this rainbow thing doesn't really project that far. But I reckon if you were to draw some sort of continuation around this to, let's say, June, we're looking around sort of this level. I can't really draw anything at the moment on this, but so again, this price chart would suggest that we're looking at definitely six figures for Bitcoin. If I'm quite reserved. This is the stock to flow model. So a lot of people saying, oh, it broke, it didn't work this time. Well, I don't think so. I think the stock to flow is still completely valid. So obviously it oscillates around this red line. So before this red line in the previous cycle was hovering around, what was this, 4 to 5k, and obviously we peaked to 20, went down to 3.5, but they're close enough. It was around that level. This level was supposed, again 50k. We got there. We've been below it for quite some time. But this next level is at $480,000. So even if it underperforms this quite a lot, we're still looking at north of 100k Bitcoin. Now the growth of your egg is not going to be dependent on Bitcoin because all the growth will be in the alts. So don't worry. In terms of the smart money, dumb money, what we are looking for is a nice plateauing of the smart money and the dumb money. When we see a convergence of these two, just like here, this is where we normally hit the peaks. So this is good. The Mayer multiples, this is looking for overextensions really. But yeah, we're in a nice buying zone. It looks like we're now going to start tracking upwards. This is one of my favorite bottoming indicators. So this is showing us the realized profits on a 30-day rolling basis. So whenever you have great losses on this 30-day rolling realized profits chart, it normally indicates the low. So here's one cycle. Then we had another cycle where we had big red, and guess what? This red coincided with the lows. We had the 2019-18 big red areas. Look at that, caught the low. Again, this COVID low caught that low there, and this is the price, this black line. And guess what we're seeing right now, folks? We're seeing a lot of red right now, which should, in my opinion, be. I think we are at the lows right now. So we're sat here at 30k Bitcoin. This is basically 15 to 30k Bitcoin are the lows in my opinion. And then we should be, this is a logarithmic chart, don't forget. If we continue up here, we're looking at 100k north. So that's that. This is a minor stress indicator. So yeah, extreme mining stress at the moment. So yeah, this is a good time to buy. And talking about minor stress, this is really interesting. So I look at the hash rate regularly. And if you look at the regular and on the daily, you'll see, I'm always drawing lines that this is just always going to truck up. And it does. So if we just get rid of this, the other day we saw a mass sell-off, well, a mass reduction in hash rate. It just jumped down here, and a few people got worried. And I was saying, no, don't worry, it will just go back up. It always does. And the reason for this is that there's a heat wave in Texas at the moment. So a lot, and most of the mining is done in North America. So a lot of miners in Texas had to literally turn off the miners, their machines, because the national grid needed more energy for aircon and stuff. So the hash rate dropped off. But what happened? Price Bitcoin price stayed flat. And then once hash rate picked up again, guess what? We're now seeing a surge in price. I mean, it's just, sometimes crypto is so predictable. Looking at the stable coins, there's something fishy going on here. Tether, highest market cap ever, really. I mean, it's dodgy as hell. And all the other stable coins are bleeding out in terms of market cap. So you really don't want any money in USDC, BUSD, or DAI. There's something fishy going on with TUSD, because I really think because Binance can't use Tether now to basically pump up the bags artificially, I think they're now using TUSD, and it's very fishy. But anyway, I've got my trigger finger hovering over the sell button with these, so I know we are in. The other thing I was talking about the other month was the ETH to Bitcoin ratio, and how I've been expecting this ratio to fall. It's almost penetrating this hole here, and ideally I'd like this hole. So yeah, basically this is showing that Bitcoin is accelerating and faster than ETH, and we should see this continue to fall. So that's that. What else have we not got? Pure multiple. Yeah, the Rodel ratio, again, is another one, a great bottoming indicator. When we see the orange in the green zone, it normally shows you time to load up. So here, caught the Bitcoin lows. Rodel ratio hit a low. Again, got the lows here. And guess what? We're well and truly out of the green zone here. So I think that 15K level really was that low, and it's just upwards from now. So any pullbacks, it's not. I don't think we're going to see the 15K level, especially when you look at the lick levels. So the liquidation level. So if we look at the bigger picture, so this is Bitcoin. Look at this. This is all of this liquidation. So over hundreds of billions of dollars worth. It has moved consistently from 12K. As the market's gone up, it's gone up to 15, then sub 20. And as the market goes up, so too do these lick levels. So at the moment, if there is any real pullback, it's only going to take out 25 to 20. So this area here. I can't see 15K being taken out anymore. Providing the one caveat is massive US commercial real estate meltdown, which I covered yesterday in the trading pub. And then a massive banking crisis. So here, if I just load this video from yesterday, I'll just show you a quick chart. Basically, US commercial real estate is falling faster than it did in 2008. It is crashing crazily, and that is nearly always going to have a spillover effect into stocks and residential households as well. So yeah, I think I posted that out, but yeah, this is not good, especially as people like Elon Musk and stuff are saying that this is going to be an anvil. Shoe hasn't dropped yet, it's going to be an anvil dropping. So that's that. So I've done the Rodel ratio, and here's another one, the Willy Woo price models. These purple levels always catch the low every single time in every cycle, and it's caught the low here, and we're moving off nicely. And I used to say the dotted green line has caught every high, and it did until this last cycle. I genuinely think we would have seen 100K, but something affected the markets. I do like loads of all these metrics indicated we would have hit 100K last cycle, but for some reason something stopped it. But yeah, either way, we got the lows. The purple level still intact for now. And if we try and extend a shitty chart, but if we extend this, we're looking already that this green zone, if we take it to 2026, even if it goes flat, it's looking at sort of 283K. So yeah, now's the time to load up, folks. And I'm happy that 85% of the pop's in crypto at the moment. I'm holding stuff back in case we do get another buying opportunity. But yeah, we need a lot more CAS. CAS is our ticket. Righty-tighty. So yeah, hope that helps, and I will see you soon. Toodles, bye.